Under the Lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball.
2021
Next.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
JT Brubaker, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the night. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Count still full, 3-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
2-2 the count. Popped him up. Collins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Yu Darvish will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now into the box, Travis Swaggerty. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's the 1-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Mike Ford. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. And now in the box, Eric Hosmer. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Here's Will Myers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And that misses 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 2, Trent.
Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. Myers stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. On the move again from first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Swaggerty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 2 down with a runner at first, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the 1 and 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Caratini corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting 6.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 5. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Adam Frazier. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Caratini, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. The 2-2. Full count now, 3 and 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
And now here is Tommy Pham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the...
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins. 3 and 1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here's the 3-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth.
Cole Tucker digging in at the plate.
Tucker.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Travis Swaggerty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Max Kepler worked a walk his first time up. So 1-1 home. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at Hosmer. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Hot shot to third. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Padres.
Now at the plate here is Eric Hosmer. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ford, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Grounded to the right. And the Pirates are in the hit column. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Ready with the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
The 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-1, here it is. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 1 and the Padres nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Trent Grisham flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. 2 down, no one on base, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. The 1-1 home.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Travis Swaggerty. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Swaggerty on at first, nobody out. Stepping in now, Max Kepler. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner back safely. Runner's going, and he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Joe Musgrove is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ke'Bryan Hayes will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. The 3-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores. And he's safe. The tag, and he is out at second. Kevin Newman will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. To the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jake Cronenworth goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Count is 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to hit is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked.
Taken high and deep to right. Kepler's going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're down 4-0. Striding in is Zach Collins. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in will be Cole Tucker. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So now here is Travis Swaggerty, singled in his last at bat. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box, Max Kepler. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 4-0. seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. No hits to this point. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next to stand in is Will Myers, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The count now at 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail here 4-0. Mackenzie Gore gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. At the plate now is Kevin Newman. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh. Here's Mike Ford. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. The 1-1 home.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 now. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 3-1. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and they're runners at the corners now. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Again, a 1-2. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So stepping in is Brian Reynolds. Singled homer run in his last time up. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's fouled away. He's running. Hard on the ground towards short. The second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trent Grisham. To first, scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now for San Diego, Victor Caratini. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Pirates 4 and the Padres nothing. Matt Strahm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is right there. One down. Next up is Zach Clint Frazier. Will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Cole Tucker.
At the plate, Cole Tucker. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Travis Swaggerty digging in now.
The center fielder, Travis Swaggerty.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're in front 4-0. Richard Rodriguez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Jacob Stallings is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 58,
So here is Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Newman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
4-0 the score tonight. The Pirates secure their 10th victory of the season. JT Brubaker takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Yu Darvish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.